Imagine a life where each day begins with a sense of confidence and inner peace. You wake up with a clear understanding of your goals and values, unwavering in the face of challenges and adversities. In a world full of uncertainties, you remain as solid as a rock, because you know, true strength comes from within. Today, we embark on a journey through the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that has taught people for centuries to find resilience and confidence even in the most difficult circumstances. Resilience is not just about survival, but also about the art of living, the ability to stay true to yourself and your principles no matter what. As the great philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." These words become our guiding light in the quest for true self-worth. Together, we will uncover the principles of Stoicism that will help you gain inner strength and unwavering confidence in yourself. Understand your values. What does this actually mean? Think about your path, what you consider right and important. In a world where the noise of opinions drowns out the inner voice, it's crucial to stop and reflect. What truly matters to me? What principles form the foundation of my life? Stoics believed that true strength comes from a clear understanding of one's values and staying faithful to them. This is the essence of inner resilience. Imagine a ship in a stormy sea. Without a clear course, it will be tossed in various directions, yielding to every gust of wind. But if it has a direction, it will sail towards its goal, despite the storm. Similarly, by defining your values, you can move forward regardless of the chaos around you. When you realize what truly matters to you, you begin to see the world differently. Things that once seemed significant lose their power over you. Others' opinions, societal approval, material achievements, all become mere background noise on the path to authenticity. What matters is what you deem right and worthy. Stick to your principles, even if they don't align with the majority opinion. This is true resilience. How many times in life have you faced situations where the majority tried to impose their views and decisions on you? And how many times have you felt inner conflict, realizing you were following others' paths rather than your own? True freedom and confidence come when you learn to stand your ground despite external pressure. Yes, it may not be easy. People may not understand you, judge you, or even reject you. But doesn't that make you stronger? In such moments, you temper your spirit, strengthen your will, and learn to be true to yourself. Sometimes it may feel like you're alone in your convictions. But remember, Stoics believed that a person's true worth is determined by their inner virtue, not external circumstances. Don't be afraid to be different, to stand out. In a world where so many people live by the same pattern, it's loyalty to your principles that sets you apart and makes you stronger. Imagine the great Stoics of the past. They too faced doubts and difficulties, but their resilience and fidelity to their principles made them unwavering. You can be like them too. Start small. Remind yourself of your values every day and strive to act in accordance with them. Gradually, it will become second nature to you. So what is important to you? Honesty, justice, kindness, wisdom? Find the time to realize this. Let your values be your compass, guiding you through life's storms to true happiness and inner peace. Remember the words of Epictetus: It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it. This is true strength, in fidelity to your principles and values, no matter what. Develop self-discipline. In a world full of distractions and temptations, self-discipline becomes the key to inner peace and true self-confidence. Imagine that each of your days is a canvas on which you paint your life. Without self-discipline, your strokes will be chaotic and meaningless, but when you master this art, every step you take will be confident and purposeful. Behave honorably in any situation. Stoics believed that external circumstances should not affect your inner state. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. This wisdom guides us to understand that true strength lies in our reaction to what happens around us. Behave honorably, even when faced with difficulties and injustice. Your reaction is what defines you as a person, not external events. Strengthen your willpower and self-control through regular practice. Like a blacksmith forging metal in fire, you must temper your will through daily efforts. Start small. Set small tasks for yourself and accomplish them daily. It could be morning exercises, meditation, or reading wise books. The key is consistency and perseverance. Self-discipline requires constant practice. It's like a muscle that needs to be trained. Initially, it may be difficult, but as Seneca said, difficulties strengthen the mind, just as labor does the body. Gradually, by taking small steps every day, you will feel your willpower growing, and new horizons will open before you. Sometimes it may seem that efforts don't yield results. But it's precisely in such moments that it's important to remember. Stoics taught us patience and resilience. They believed that every effort, even if it seems insignificant, brings us closer to our goal. Think about the ancient sages who achieved great heights through practice and perseverance. Their examples inspire us on the path of self-improvement. Behave honorably, even when no one is watching. It's in moments when you're alone with yourself that your true essence is revealed. Follow your principles and stay true to yourself, regardless of external circumstances. This is the Stoic way, the path to inner peace and harmony. By developing self-discipline, you will gain confidence and strength to deal with any challenges. As Epictetus said, "Don't wish for events to happen as you wish, but wish for them to happen as they do, and you will be happy." Strengthen your will, be patient and persistent, and soon you will see how your life changes for the better. Remember, self-discipline is the key to true freedom. It allows you to control your life and pursue your goals, regardless of external circumstances. Cultivate it every day, and you will discover a strength within yourself that you never knew existed. Practice wise acceptance. This is one of the deepest wisdoms of Stoicism, the ability to accept life as it is. In a world full of unexpected twists and uncertainties, the key to inner peace and harmony lies in the ability to accept the inevitable and find tranquility in the present moment. Admit that not everything is in your hands. This realization is an important step towards wise acceptance. We often try to control everything around us: people, events, the outcomes of our actions. But the truth is that our power is limited. We cannot change the past, predict the future, or make other people act as we wish. As Epictetus said, the chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control, and which have to do with the choices I actually control. Learn to find peace in this realization. When you understand that you cannot control everything, there is a remarkable relief. This doesn't mean you become passive or indifferent. On the contrary, this understanding allows you to focus on what is truly within your power: your thoughts, decisions, and actions. You learn to live here and now, finding joy and peace in every moment, regardless of external circumstances. Accepting life as it is doesn't mean resigning yourself to shortcomings or injustice. It means acknowledging reality and working with what is, rather than what could be. Instead of wasting energy resisting the inevitable, you direct it towards improving what you can change. This is the true wisdom of the Stoics. Wise acceptance helps you maintain inner balance. Imagine a tree standing steadfast in a storm. It bends under the gusts of wind, but does not break because its roots run deep into the ground. Similarly, by accepting the inevitable and focusing on your actions, you strengthen your inner roots and gain resilience in the face of life's storms. Let every day be a practice of wise acceptance for you. When faced with difficulties or surprises, remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: "Life is neither good nor bad, it is what we make of it." In every event, there is a lesson. In every moment, an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. By accepting this, you will find inner peace and harmony that will support you on your life's journey. Remember, true strength lies not in resisting the inevitable, but in the ability to accept it with wisdom and dignity. Let this be your guiding principle, helping you find joy and peace in each day. As Seneca said, "He who is content with what has been done is an epitome of all that is needed." Accept life as it is, and you will find true freedom and inner tranquility. Be true to yourself. This is one of the most powerful yet challenging principles of Stoicism. In a world where we often face pressure and expectations from others, remaining true to our beliefs and principles can be a real test. But therein lies the true strength and integrity of character. Always act in accordance with your convictions and principles. This means deeply understanding what is truly important and right for you. Stoics believed that inner virtue and wisdom define a person, not external circumstances. When you follow your principles, you live in harmony with yourself, which brings inner peace and confidence. Imagine yourself at a crossroads where each path offers different possibilities and promises. But only one of them is the path of your true convictions. This path may be difficult, sometimes lonely, but it's the only one that leads to genuine satisfaction and self-respect. Acting in accordance with your principles is like walking this road, despite all obstacles and temptations to turn aside. Even when it's difficult. In life, there are often moments when adhering to your principles requires courage and determination. The world may offer easy ways out, compromises, and paths of least resistance, but every time you choose to remain faithful to your convictions, you strengthen your character. It requires strength of spirit and readiness to face disapproval or misunderstanding from others. Think about the examples of great Stoics like Marcus Aurelius or Epictetus. They didn't seek approval or recognition. They sought truth and virtue. Their lives were filled with trials, but their fidelity to their principles made them not only great philosophers, but also sources of inspiration for generations. As Marcus Aurelius said, "E just do what must be done." This may not be happiness, but it is greatness. Being true to yourself means having the courage to live according to your ideals, even when it's difficult. It's the ability to say no to things that go against your principles and yes to what truly matters. It's not always easy, but every time you choose fidelity to yourself, you become stronger and more confident. Sometimes you may feel lonely on this path. But remember, true strength lies in your ability to stand your ground, regardless of external circumstances. Fidelity to yourself brings inner harmony that is independent of other people's opinions or external success. Practice fidelity to yourself every day. Start small. Follow your principles in everyday situations. Be honest with yourself and others. Make decisions based on your convictions, not external expectations. Gradually, this will become second nature to you. Remember the words of Seneca: "True freedom is living as you think is right, not as others expect you to." Being true to yourself is not just a philosophy. It's a way of life that brings true freedom and deep satisfaction. Follow this path, and you will find inner strength and harmony that will support you throughout your life. Get rid of envy and comparison. In the modern world, where social media and mass media constantly showcase other people's successes and achievements, it's easy to fall into the trap of envy and constant comparison with others. However, Stoicism teaches us that true happiness and inner peace are achieved when we focus on our own path and development. Compare yourself only to your past self. This is a principle that helps to stay on the path of personal growth and self-improvement. Instead of looking at the successes and achievements of other people, pay attention to your own progress. Think about how you were a year, 2, or 5 years ago. What goals did you set for yourself back then? How have you changed now? This exercise will help you understand how much you have progressed and what aspects of your life you still need to improve. Strive for personal growth, not for superiority over others. It's important to understand that each person is on their own unique path, facing different circumstances and challenges. Instead of competing with others, focus on your own development. Constantly improve yourself, learn new things, set ambitious but achievable goals for yourself. As Seneca said, there is no more noble occupation than to strive to become a better person. Get rid of envy, as it destroys inner peace and happiness. Envy arises when we focus on what others have and feel deprived because we lack it. This is a useless and destructive feeling. Instead of envying, try to feel joy for others and be inspired by their successes. Let other people's achievements become a stimulus for your own growth, not a cause for disappointment. Envy and comparison with others hinder you from seeing your own achievements and rejoicing in them. Direct your energy towards self-development and self-improvement. Strive to become better every day than you were yesterday. Be grateful for what you have and work towards achieving more. Remember that your worth is not determined by how you compare to others, but by how true you are to your principles and how much you grow as a person. Practice mindfulness and gratitude. This will help you focus on your own achievements and goals, rather than on others. Write down your successes and progress, no matter how small they may seem. This will help you see your path and feel satisfaction from the work you've done. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Look within yourself. There is the source of strength that will always be ready to lift you up if you always look inside." By getting rid of envy and constant comparison with others, you will find inner freedom and peace. Focus on your own path, strive for personal growth, and rejoice in your achievements. Only then will you be able to live in harmony with yourself and the world around you. In conclusion, the path of Stoicism offers us a deep and wise foundation for achieving inner peace and true happiness. By following principles such as awareness of our values, developing self-discipline, wise acceptance of life, being true to ourselves, and getting rid of envy and comparison, we can find harmony with ourselves and the surrounding world. Embracing our values helps us stay on course in life despite external storms. Self-discipline strengthens our spirit, allowing us to respond gracefully to any challenges. Wise acceptance teaches us to find peace in the inevitable, freeing us from unnecessary worry and stress. Being true to ourselves strengthens our inner power and integrity of character, while rejecting envy and comparison liberates us from destructive emotions, focusing on our own growth and achievements. A life filled with these principles becomes more meaningful and harmonious. Every day becomes an opportunity for self-improvement and inner growth. It's important to remember that Stoicism is not just a philosophy, but a way of life that helps us find joy and peace in every moment, regardless of external circumstances. May the wisdom of the Stoics be your guiding light, helping you find inner strength and self-confidence. Follow these principles, and you will see how your life changes, becoming filled with meaning, harmony, and true happiness. Remember the words of Seneca: "Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life." Every day is a new opportunity to become better than you were yesterday. May your life be filled with wisdom, resilience, and inner peace, helping you overcome any difficulties and achieve true happiness.